Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Fang. You can get the blueprint for the Fang from the market, though it also comes as a reward from the Pluto to Sedna junction. And the weapon is extremely cheap. You're gonna need 1 Morphic, 600 polymer bundle, 600 ferrite, 900 nanospores, and just some credit. The Fang are a pair of dual daggers that don't actually have a mastery rank requirement, so you can pick them up as soon as you have the resources. Now they do primarily puncture damage with a little bit of impact and slash on the side. They have low crit multiplier, decent status, and okay attack speed of 0.917. They also have somewhat of a hidden passive as well. They are one of those weapons that increase your movement speed by 5% if you have them equipped. Now, since you can get these very early on, let's check out a basic build first, which is gonna look something like this. It's a pretty basic triple armor shredding setup. We have Shocking Touch and Fever Strike for the corrosive armor stripping, Molten Impact for the heat-based armor stripping, then we have melee prowess to actually proc those status effects, and finally we put on Shattering Impact for stripping away base armor. This setup is a decent amount of damage and it will feel great in early star chart, even as you move into some of the higher tier content like some higher end nightmare missions or fissure missions. But if for whatever reason you want to squeeze more damage out of your Fang, a setup like this is going to perform much better. Now this might look a little bit strange because the weapon does do primarily puncture damage, however Gnashing Pyara, the stance that fits into the weapon by default, actually has some really nice forced slash procs on its button mash combo and its block combo. So we're going to take advantage of that and tailor the weapon so that it procs primarily viral with an occasional heat proc here and there, and maybe every now and then we get a slash proc as well thanks to Karenis Mandible. This makes the weapon significantly stronger, unsurprisingly, and it actually does enough damage to be taken into some early sorties. But that mostly has to do with the stance, not the actual weapon itself. The combination of forced slash procs and knockdowns is just really good. But it still makes the weapon pretty strong, especially for something that doesn't require a mastery rank and is cheap as chips. It would of course be better for you to upgrade to a different weapon, because by the time you get all the mods that are necessary for this kind of a build, you should be able to get some pretty juicy melee weapons. But if for whatever reason you just want to stick with the Fang, you can run it with this build and it's actually not going to be too bad. The Fang is not a great weapon by any means. You can really feel the lack of crit, the status isn't great, and the damage distribution is just bad. But it is not bad for what it is. You can get the blueprint for free if you finish a junction, and then you only need a few resources to put it together. And if you really like the Fang, you can always upgrade into the Fang Prime, which is better in every way. So I'm actually going to recommend this one, but only for newer players. If you're a more seasoned player, there is not really a reason for you to pick this up unless you have a really good Riven for it, because the Fang does have very high Riven disposition. So definitely pick it up if you're a newer player, try it out, and if you really like it, you can eventually upgrade into something like the Fang Prime. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching as always guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.